Hello, this is Flights in Asia, and the biggest story to start the week is coming from Abu Dhabi, where in a highly anticipated move, Etihad has announced the addition of 10 new destinations to join its network in 2025. Algiers, Atlanta, Chiang Mai, Hanoi, Hong Kong, Krabi, Medan, Phnom Penh, Taipei, and Tunis. Part of the Abu Dhabi-based carrier's rapid expansion program, the new routes are scheduled to start between July through early November 2025 using Airbus A350, Boeing 787 Dreamliner aircraft, and the newest addition to its fleet, the A321LRs. According to Etihad, these are the launch date schedules and the flight frequencies for the new routes. Things will start for the 10 new routes with Atlanta, with the new 4 times weekly flights starting July 2, 2025. Following the launch of the Abu Dhabi-Atlanta route, the bulk of the new route launches will start in September, with Taipei on September 7, Medan on October 2nd, Phnom Penh the following day, October 3, and Krabi, Thailand on October 9. Rounding out the batch of 10 new routes, the new flights to Tunis will start on November 1st, followed by 3 routes on November 3rd, Chiang Mai, Hanoi, and Hong Kong. The last of the 10 new routes to be added to the network, Algiers, will be launched in November 7. In a statement, Etihad Chief Executive Officer Antonio Neves said, quote, "Launching 10 new destinations in a single day underscores our unwavering commitment to growing our airline with a fantastic route network and world-class customer-focused service. This incredible milestone would not have been possible without the extraordinary efforts of our team and the ongoing support of our guests." With the addition of the 10 new destinations, Etihad's network will now cover more than 90 destinations in over 50 countries. The new destinations will add to the 3 previously announced that will be also launched in 2025, Prague, Warsaw, and Al Alamein. Since Etihad posted the clues to the 10 new destinations last week, it generated a lot of buzz in the aviation and travel community. There was a lot of guessing as to which 10 cities would be that are not currently served by Etihad would be included in the new batch of destinations. In this round, it seems that Etihad's expansion is focused heavily in Asia, especially with the addition of the major cities of Hong Kong and Taipei. In Southeast Asia, Etihad will now have new connections to Indonesia, Cambodia, Thailand, and Vietnam, with the addition of Medan, Phnom Penh, Krabi, Chiang Mai, and Hanoi. Thailand in particular will see the 2 new additions of the routes to Krabi and Chiang Mai, which serves as major tourist destinations. Besides Asia, Etihad is also expanding its wings into North America, serving Atlanta, its 5th point in North America, and Northern Africa with Algiers and Tunis. Another interesting observation is the airline will be utilizing the Airbus A321LR, which, while being a narrow-body aircraft, does have the range for the new routes to Southeast Asia and Africa, freeing up bigger aircraft like the 787s and the A350s for the high-demand and longer-range routes. For Etihad, this is just the beginning of its planned expansion plans, which, including the announcement of these 10 destinations, the airline will be adding more than 30 in 2025. During Routes World in Bahrain earlier in October, Etihad's Chief Revenue and Commercial Officer, Arik D, the first batch of new destinations would be announced on November 25, which has become reality. They stated that the airline is expecting to announce another batch of a total of 20 more destinations around January or February, so by March, the additional routes would be totaling around 30. So after the latest announcement, there is further anticipation as where Etihad could choose to fly next. And I think the airline will be looking to fill some gaps such as services to the US West Coast, possibly to Los Angeles. While I could see the airline adding flights to Houston and Dallas, the airline is already serving the central US with Atlanta and Chicago. The airline's Airbus A350-1000 aircraft do have the range for the long flights to the US West Coast from Abu Dhabi, though the question is, does the airline see enough demand for the route? The airline does have some gaps in services to Central and Mid-Africa, where Addis Ababa and Accra could be potential destinations in that region, while Cebu and Penang could be new additions to the airline's network in Southeast Asia. In Southeast Asia, I could see the airline adding flights to Almaty and Sao Paulo in South America. Lastly, in Europe, some of my predictions for new routes to the region include to Oslo, Edinburgh, and maybe even to London Gatwick. Etihad already operates 4 flights a day between Abu Dhabi and London's Heathrow Airport, though Gatwick could be a new way to diversify its offerings for flights to and from London. Following this major announcement, Etihad is not done with its planned network expansion, which seems to be a big year for them in 2025. What are your thoughts on the potential routes I mentioned for Etihad to launch after this announcement? Or do you have any other flight routes that the airline could launch to that I didn't mention? I definitely would love to hear your take though. In the meantime, this has been Flights in Asia. Thank you for watching and have a great day.